Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckle up because today we are diving into the editing showdown between Premiere Pro and After Effects. Which one's easier and faster, and who's going to win this editing battle? Let's find out. I'll be putting both of these powerhouses to the test by editing a MagnatesMedia video right here. And for you guys who want to follow along, all the project files are linked in the description. And yep, it's free. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, let's kick things off with the Premiere Pro. First thing first, let's set up a sequence. So go to New Item, Sequence, and set the horizontal 920 and vertical 1080. Next up, let's throw in some color with the color matte. Go to New Item, Color Matte, pick any color you like. Go to Effects and add a ramp effect. Change the ramp shape to radial ramp. Adjust the end of ramp value, change start and end color. Now let's add an image. First up, our character. Adjust the position, scale it up a little. Now we are adding a Volkswagen logo. Adjust position and scale. Next, both layers. Double click on this nest layer. Add a tint to this character image. Now let me add an ink splash video overlay on top. Go to Effects and add Track Matte key to this Volkswagen logo. Change the matte to video 4, and this is where the ink splash video is placed. Change the composite to matte Luma. Check reverse. Let me adjust the position and increase the scale size of the ink splash video. Also, let me uncheck the scale of this Volkswagen logo. Adjust scale width and scale height a little bit. Now I will increase the time duration of this ink splash video overlay by right click, speed duration, speed 70. Go back to main sequence. Next, let's toss in some clouds below the next sequence. Under opacity, select the circle mask and adjust the mask like this. Go to Effects and add Tint. Change map white to yellow. And decrease opacity to 20%. Set keyframe for scale for this next sequence. Go a few frames forward and increase the scale size a little bit. Using Type tool, I am going to add a test. Adjust the position and scale. Change color to red. Now I want this test to glow. So what I'm going to do is go to Effects and add drop shadow to this test layer. Opacity 100 and softness 80. As for this test layer, also set keyframe for scale. Go a few frames forward and increase scale size. Alright folks, let's heat things up with the film burn transition. So let me just casually drop this film burn overlay at the beginning of the timeline. Like it's no big deal. Now switch the blend mode to screen. We are going to copy that burn overlay and slap it at the end too. Now we are stepping into C2. Add soldier image in here. Next I am going to add a Volkswagen logo. Under opacity, now grab the pen tool and create a mask around our soldier. Hold down Alt key, drag the soldier, make a copy and slap the Volkswagen logo right between the two soldiers. Select the bottom soldier image. Under mask, check inverted. Change the blend mode of Volkswagen image to multiply. Under opacity, select this rectangle mask tool. Create a mask around the Volkswagen logo like this. Let me increase the mask further. Add tint to the soldier images. Using type tool, let me add a text. Copy the drop shadow from this text and paste it on this text right here. Nest all the layers. Create a copy of this film burn video overlay and place this over here. So now we are animating the third scene. Add Volkswagen image. Let me add a splash video on top. Add trackpad key to this Volkswagen logo. Change matte to video 3. Composite to matte luma and check reverse. Now add a smoke video overlay on top. Change blend mode to overlay. Let me create another copy of the smoke video overlay just to make it more intense. I'm going to add this splash video on top. Go to effects and add Ultra key. Select this color picker and select this white color. Under matte generation, increase transparency to 100. Highlight 100. Let me add tint to this splash video. Change map black to and map white to red. Decrease opacity to 30. Now I'm going to add some hand images in here. Adjust position and scale. Add tint. With the help of Mr. Host plugin, we are going to animate the test. I will put a link in the description. It's completely free. Go to Window, Extension, Premiere Composer. Under Test Preset, I am going to select this test animation. In this dialog box under Test, I am going to change the test. Under Animation In, change speed to 400. After that done, let me add a drop shadow to this test layer. Now what I'm going to do is set a keyframe for scale for each layer. Go a few frames forward and slightly increase the scale size. Create a copy of this film burn transition, place it over here. Now we are animating the force scene. Let me add some images into the timeline. Next, all the character layers. I'm going to add a Coca-Cola logo below the next layer. Go to new item, color matte. Change color to this color right here. Add lumetri color to this color matte. Change the vignette amount to -1.6. Now we are animating each logo. Go to Window, Premiere Composer, Transition, Tag. I'm going to select the stop transition. Place this transition below the next sequence. Cut the first logo in here. Add the second logo. Go few frames over and create a duplicate of this transition and place it over here. Now add the third logo. Do the same steps as we've done before. Now I'm going to add a dust particles video overlay on top. Change blend mode to lighten and opacity to 80%. I will set a keyframe for scale for this character sequence and increase scale size a little bit. Go at the end and change the degree scale size. Place this next sequence and video overlay on top. Add a cloud image in here. Change the blend mode to screen. Create another copy of this cloud image and adjust it like this. Double click on the next sequence and I'm going to cut the ninja layer in here. Select the circle shape layer and create a shape around the eye. Under shape, make sure check fill and change color to red. Let me extend all these layers. Add Volkswagen logo in here. Go back to main sequence and extend each layers. I'm going to place the playhead where the red eye transition is happening. Go to Window, Premiere Composer, under Transition, select Shake and Distort. Now I'm going to add a twist. Add drop shadow and adjust the values of opacity and softness. Double click on this people in a sequence. We are adding a flicker effect for both eyes. Shape layer. Just go to circle shape layers and cut each frame like this. Delete each layer one by one. Go to effects and add tint to each character image except the ninja. Go back to main sequence and add adjustment layer on top by going on new item, adjustment layer, go to effects and add invert. Cut each frame like this. Delete it one by one. Create a copy of this ink overlay video and place it over here. Increase opacity to 100. Now if you want for final touch-up, you can add a wiggle effect to each layer. I will add a preset file in the description. You can simply drag and drop. Alright people, now strap in because we are about to jump into After Effects. So first thing first, create a new composition. Now set your width to 920 and height to 1080. Next step, we are adding a solid color. Right click, new, solid. Pick any color you like. Go to effects and add a gradient ramp. Change ramp shape to radial ramp. Increase end of ramp value. Change start color to light white and end color to dark ash color. Now I'm going to add the character image. Adjust point and scale. Let me pre-comb this character layer by right click, pre-compose. Make sure to check this move all attributes into the new composition. Double click on this pre-comb. Now I'm going to add an ink overlay video in here. Adjust position and scale. Let me add a Volkswagen logo below this ink splash video. Now we are going to change the track matte key. Just go over here. Did you see this icon right here? Click it. In this Volkswagen layer, change no matte to this ink overlay video. Select this icon right here. Click it on one more time and select this icon also. So now that's done. Add tint to this character image. Next, let me add a cloud image below the Volkswagen layer. And check scale and adjust scale width and height. Using pen tool, let me mask the cloud image. Under cloud layer, increase mask feather. Go to effects and add tint to this cloud image. Change map white to yellow. Decrease amount of tint. Go back to main comb. Make it 3D by selecting this icon right here. Set keyframe for position and decrease the C value to -60. Go at the end and change the position C value to 0. Select both keyframes, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease. Let me add a film burn video overlay on top. Right click on this video, blending mode, hard light. Using type tool, I'm going to add a test. Change color to red. Now I'm going to add a glow effect. So there are two options. One, After Effects inbuilt glow effect, or there is a third-party plugin called Deep Glow. So I'm going to use the Deep Glow. Let me check the record for test and change the exposure to 0.50. I will set a keyframe for scale. Go at the end, decrease the scale value a little bit. Select both keyframes, easy ease. Now I'm going to add a wiggle animation. Let me select this character comb, hold Alt key or Option key, select this position keyframe, Add expression, wiggle open bracket, 5,2, close bracket. Now we are animating the second scene. Add a soldier image in here. Pre-comb this layer. Double clone the soldier comb. Add the Volkswagen logo on top. Let me hide this logo. Use the pen tool, let me create a mask around the soldier. Create a duplicate of this soldier layer and place it on top. Select the bottom soldier image, under mask, check inverted. Let me select the top soldier image and adjust the mask feather and mask expansion. Right click, blending mode, hard light. Use the pen tool, let me create a mask around the Volkswagen logo. Under mask, check inverted. Let me adjust the mask feather and mask expansion. Go back to main sequence and make it 3D for the soldier comb. Set keyframe for position, go few frames over and decrease the C value to -250. Double click on the soldier comb, add the cloud video on top, adjust position and scale, change blend mode to overlay, opacity to 40%, go back to main comb, select both keyframes, ease. Create a duplicate of this test layer and place this test over here. Change the test. Now we are animating the test. Under test layer, animate, add, property, opacity, change blur amount to 60. Opacity to 0. Set keyframe for offset, change to -100. Go few frames over and change offset to 100. Under advanced, change shape to ramp up. Ease low to -50%. Now you will get this type of animation. Now we are going to animate the third scene. Add Volkswagen logo in here. Let me add tint. Pre-comb this logo layer. Double click on this pre-comb. Let me add a ink splash video overlay. On the bottom, select this icon right here. Select the Volkswagen layer, change track matte to ink splash video. Click this icon, select one more time, select this icon also. Now go back to main comb. Let me cut the background layer over here and change start and end color. Let me add a smoke video overlay on top. Change blend mode to overlay. Now let me add hand images. Make sure it's all 3D. Adjust position, scale and rotation. Go to effects and add tint. Create a duplicate of this test layer and place it over here. Let me create a duplicate of this film burn transition and place it over here. Under test, animator 1, range selector 1, randomize order or increase the amount of random seed to 50. Let me place this offset and keyframe over here. In Volkswagen COM, set keyframe for position. Go a few frames over and decrease the amount of Z value. Also for the hand image, set keyframe for position. Go a few frames over and increase the amount of Z value. Set all the keyframes easy ease. Let me add the in overlay video above the Volkswagen COM. Add linear color key to the Sync Splash video overlay. Select this color picker and select white color. Increase the matching tolerance to 92%. Add a tint to the Sync Splash video overlay. Change map black to and white to red color. Now we are animating the fourth scene. Add ninja image in here. Pre-comb the layer. Double click on this pre-comb, adjust position and scale. Add character images. Go back to main comb, make it 3D. Cut this background layer. Change start color to light white. Set keyframe for position and increase the Z value. Go at the end and decrease the position Z value. Easy is both keyframes. Let me add a Tinder logo below the Ninja comb. Set keyframe for position. Go a few frames over and position up. Easy is both keyframes. Open graph editor and adjust the speed graph like this. Let me place these two keyframes close to each other. Now let me add another logo. Do the same steps as we done before. Now after all that done, select the circle shape and place the circle shape around the eye. Change color to red. Create a copy and place this to the right eye. Now I'm going to create the flicker effect to the eyes. Go one frame forward and cut it. Delete each layer one by one like this. Go to effects and add glow. Change glow threshold to 70% and glow radius to 30%. Glow intensity to 5. Copy this glow and paste it to all the other shape layers. Now I'm going to cut the ninja comb in here. Let me add an adjustment layer in here. Go over here, right click, adjustment layer. Go to effects and add invert. Let me cut each frame one by one. Delete each layer. Double click on this ninja comb and Volkswagen logo like this. Add tint. Go back to main comb and add cloud image below all these logo layers. Change blend mode to screen. Increase the scale size of cloud image. Go back to ninja comb and add tint to this character image. Let me add an ink overlay video on top. Add tint, change map black to red and map white to white. Add deep glow, exposure 0.50. Finally, let me add dust particles video overlay on top. Change blend mode to screen. Add this film burn transition video on top. Yeah, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. After editing in both Premiere Pro and After Effects, I can honestly say After Effects is like the Ferrari of editing. Test animations, 3D, blur, wiggle, it's all better in After Effects. But when it comes to timelines, me personally, I think Premiere Pro is the best. So in this battle of the editing giants, the winner is After Effects. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy this madness, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, and I will see you in the next video.